Alright, so this is my first ever battle report. We have Imperial Guard versus my Imperial Guard and Space Marines. Right here we have, it's Apocalypse game, 3,000 points. We have a Punisher tank with 3 heavy bolters, my Stormtroopers, a veteran squad, a Valkyrie, a couple scout snipers sitting in that building. We're waiting for my Marine reinforcements. Over there we have a huge line of tanks and a couple basilisks. Renegade Imperial Guard. Basically, it's like they just turned in now. My guys are fighting for their life. So I got first turn. This is how my turn went. I had Space Marine Tactical Squad with my 2 commanders in there. That one's Pedro Cantor. This one is Tigerius. The Melta shot destroyed the tank that was sitting there, Chimera. Killed quite a bit of people around. Destroyed one of my Marines. We had a Thunderbolt come in, turned that into potato. It's lost both its weapons and it's immobilized. This Thunderbolt dropped bombs on that squad right there, completely obliterated it with the exception of a autocannon team, which will have to take a morale check. And then the Marauder came in, also unloaded on that with the assault cannon. The Hellstrike missiles didn't do much. It bombed the squad that was sitting out here that no longer exists. And it unloaded autocannon fire into the ruins and destroyed 1 sentinel. Punisher tank was out of range. These guys kind of just sat happy waiting for the reinforcements. Scouts didn't do anything to the Lehman Russ that was sitting right there. And the Valkyrie also unloaded on the squad that was sitting here. Alright, so this is the end of the Trader Guard turn. He popped out with everything, shot at my squad and went into assault. I just have my 2 commanders left. He has Yark and a commander. He brought down 1 Thunderbolt, the other one's still flying frosty. Used the stratagem called the Hammer Blow, stunned the 2 autocannons, destroyed the assault cannon and did 1 structure point damage to the Marauder, pretty brutal. Unloaded his Lehman Russes on the squad right here and the Basilisks on that squad as well. They are pinned for a turn. I decided to go to cover, which saved them. And yeah, now it's my turn. So the Marauder annihilated that squad that was sitting there. These guys heroic intervention and killed the squad that was sitting there. Marauder Destroyer used the Hellstrike missiles, destroyed the Chimera that was sitting there, and a big portion of the squad. Thunderbolt also bombed them. Also destroyed the Basilisk sitting there with the Terminators that deep struck in there. Destroyed the Basilisk that was sitting back there with the Marauder, and stunned that with the Marauder. The Mighty Steve landed there, unloaded on the squad, pinned the last cannon squad in there, and the last cannon squad, well, they went to ground and they lost 1 unit. The Valkyrie flew back here, full 24, did not shoot. They ran to that cover. Thunderbolt flew here to get away from the AA nest sitting back there that took down the other Thunderbolt. And Punisher moved over here. So under the Trader Guard turn, took out one of the Vanguard by firing all sorts of stuff at it. He kind of just moved, backed away. Fired everything he had over here at the Mighty Steve. Just managed to stun it. Fired multi-melta at the Punisher, did absolutely nothing. So at the end of my turn, brought Thunderbolt over here and shot at that, destroyed the Chimera, the unit hid behind. These 2 destroyed the last of the unit here. This guy destroyed the autocannon that was out in the open, heading this way. Marauder destroyed the Chimera back here. The Punisher cannon unloaded on the squad inside. There's just an officer left now. These guys ran out in the open. Scout rocket got the side of that tank, destroyed the weapon. Steve just stumbled forward, didn't get into assault. These guys hopped on the Valkyrie. Valkyrie moved over here. And that's about it. End of the Imperial Guard. Trader turn. His Stormtroopers land, killed mine. That tank shot at mine, missed. His officer back there ran. He fired everything over here again at the Mighty Steve, only managed to shake it. Fired a blast at this and fired all the autocannons, killed 1. Fired that at this, bounced off. And all these guys are still alive over here. Alright, so the Punisher unloaded on this squad. There's still 4 guys left. His little guy's hiding from the snipers. My snipers couldn't get him. Steve got an assault with the weapons team and destroyed them. Now he's heading off to the Sentinel. He's not an assault yet. The Marauder took out this Chimera and the squad that was Then it got severely damaged. The Valkyrie unloaded all its weapons fire, destroyed most of it. There was one guy left. Bolt pistols from that squad took out the last guy. This thing's still alive, fine and dandy. He teleported over there and unloaded a flamethrower on them. Flamethrower template with type assault. He's just running forward. And the Terminators unloaded on the squad that was back here with the 2 rocket shots, and all the storm bolters annihilated the squad. And now we're on to the Imperial Guard Trader team. So that Layman Russ unloaded everything and destroyed my sweeping Vanguard unit. It just got destroyed. Those all shot at the Mighty Steve, did absolutely nothing to it. That thing shot the Punisher, it blew up, killed one of them. They're just heading off towards the scouts. And that's about it. So it's top of the 5th. My Terminators got mad and destroyed that for some reason because they had nothing better to do. These guys stunned that thing, didn't do much. He did his attack, destroyed one base, but he couldn't make assault to the other one. He launched a bombardment, which destroyed a weapon on that and stunned another sentinel. Steve got an assault, did absolutely nothing. This thing unloaded on that, did nothing. That Thunderbolt was dispatched to take out the one guy that was standing there, took out the one guy. And snipers unloaded on the Stormtrooper there, Stormtrooper squad there, took out 2 of them. With one with the rocket, one with the rending sniper shot. So bottom of turn 5, Steve destroyed one of the Sentinels in assault. They fired at the Valkyrie, didn't do anything to it. They're on the run. This guy did charged my Terminator squad with chain fist, did for death or glory. I rolled double ones, so he killed one of my Terminators. And that's about it. So, top of the 6th, I managed to immobilize and destroy all its weapons on that. That's about it. Chain fist, pretty sad. Destroyed this with the Marauder. Destroyed that with his psychic abilities. He destroyed the assault, that thing's still running. Dispatched his Thunderbolt to take out the last Stormtrooper, took out the last Stormtrooper, model's still on the table. That thing lived from the scout fire, and that's about it. On to the bottom of the 6th. So this is the end of the game. I pulled through just a minor victory by I still have my troops in the Valkyrie that took that objective. Marauder's still alive, has 1 structure point damage to it, still has 2 remaining. He's still alive. He's still alive fully. Thunderbolt was taken down. Terminators destroyed the Chimeran assault. Steve took a shot from that. It just stunned him. This thing's still alive. Scouts are at full strength, but not within range to claim that. And yeah, it's pretty brutal. Pretty brutal apocalypse game. First time ever actually getting through full 6 turns. Hope you enjoyed.